واسمه محمد الله في كل الأمور أحمد مصليا على الرسول المنتقى وآله وصحبه ذوي التقى.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الدرس الأول, lesson 1. In this lesson we'll be looking at these points inshallah. The first point is the word هذا, which in Arabic means this, and it's spelled as ha dhal alif. Now even though it's spelled as ha dhal alif, it's pronounced as if there is an alif after the letter ha. So we say هذا, هذا, and we don't say هذا, shortening the ha. Here in the book there is a small alif after the letter ha, just to give some clarity. And also if you read Quran from the Mus'haf, you will notice that there is a small alif in the word هذا as well. But generally speaking, in books, in newspapers, and wherever else you might be reading Arabic, then it won't be written, but it's pronounced as هذا. Point number 2 is that there is no word for is in Arabic. So if we take this as an example, we have هذا, this, بيت, a house. But we wouldn't translate it as this a house. Rather we would say this is a house. And that's because the word is in Arabic is implied. هذا بيت, this is a house. Point number 3, and it's closely linked to point number 2, is to do with the word being definite or indefinite. So let's look at, for example, هذا قلم, this is a pen. Now, when something is linguistically definite, it means that this word we're referring to is something which is specific or particular. So for example, if I said the chair, or if someone said bring me the chair, then we assume from the context of speech that there is a particular chair or a specific chair that that person wants to be brought to them. So when we say the chair, the word chair is definite, and this in Arabic is called ma'rifah. However, if we said a chair, then this is indefinite, because we're not talking about a particular or specific chair. If someone said bring me a chair, then we can assume from the context of speech that this person would like any chair to be brought to them. So when we say a chair, the word chair is indefinite, and this in Arabic is called nakira. Now let's go back to the sentence هذا قلم, this is a pen. How do we know that the word قلم here should be translated as a pen, something which is indefinite, nakira? There's two main ways. The first is that there is no alif lam, al. Al in Arabic means the. So if we said al-qalam, then it means the pen. However, there's going to be situations in the Arabic language where even without the alif lam, the word will still be definite. So the second main way to know is by looking at the harakat, vowel sounds on the last letter. Here we can see there is a tanween on the letter mim. Tanween is when there is two of the same haraka on one letter. So whether it's two fathas or two kasras or two dhammas, these all come under tanween. If we see this tanween, then we know that the word is nakira, indefinite, and so we translate it as a pen. هذا قلم, this is a pen. Point number 4, if we read from the top of the next page, ما هذا, ما means what and هذا means this. ما هذا, what's this? هذا بيت, this is a house. أهذا بيت, now we know that هذا بيت means this is a house. Here we have هذا بيت preceded by the particle a. This a at the beginning of a statement changes the statement into a question. So we have أهذا بيت, is this a house? نعم هذا بيت, yes, this is a house. ما هذا, what's this? هذا قميص, this is a shirt. أهذا سرير, is this a bed? لا هذا كرسي, no, this is a chair. أهذا مفتاح, is this a key? لا هذا قلم, No, this is a pen. ما هذا? What's this? هذا نجم. This is a star. So to conclude, we've looked at the word هذا and we've said that it's pronounced as هذا with an alif after the ha, despite the fact that it's not written that way. We also mentioned that the word is implied in meaning in the Arabic language. Point number 3 was that if we see a tanween at the end of a word, then we know that that word is nakira, indefinite. And the last point was that the particle a changes a statement into a question.